We'd better buckle up for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Smu Mustangs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Mustangs will get... with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Irish off. take the field to start this game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Handoff to the lone back. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to...
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Fields. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So the SMU Mustangs offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Hudson. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Mustangs headed quickly to the line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Fights off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Short throw to the sideline is caught. He's out of bounds, and he's got a first down. And the Mustangs are marching down the field.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Off the play fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. Headed to the end zone. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. And the Mustangs line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, SMU.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They took it 68 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Throws to the tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. The Mustangs in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Brinson. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And the Mustangs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Jennings. Rushes on him. He wants to go deep. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Mustangs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Handoff to the lone back. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Moving away from pressure. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Love. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Irish send out the punt unit. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Dropping back, it's Jennings. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Harden. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. With the catch, it's Harden. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football.
Turning it on! Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. They'll run it. It's Harden. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Handoff from the gun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the option. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
And when you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out and the defense does a really good job playing assignment football. Man on a man, I got the quarterback taken care of, you can tell. Has the running back taken care of, too. Nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
And the Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one's way too far for everybody. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Fires complete on the crosser. Touchdown, Mustangs! A great catch and run for 6.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Here come the Irish back on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Right back to him on the ground. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Wide open spaces. He's loose. The 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Indiana is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kennesaw State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Caught in the backfield, it's Knight. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Hudson. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
One thing we know about this defense is they've got some exotic looks, and they're not afraid to bring pressure from the 2nd level. That time they brought the free safety, he was able to get home and sack the quarterback.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Give to the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to buy time. On the run deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. The play-action fake. Pressure coming. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. Just like the end of the game, the first half can finish up with a defensive penalty, so there will be one more untimed down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The first half can end on a defensive penalty, so we'll get a little bonus football and an untimed down.
Let's go.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Might be looking to run. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And he will be run out of bounds on the return, so the damage is limited as we wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
The Mustangs will hustle to the line. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Completes it in the middle. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Great job on the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mustangs are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. And the Mustangs will call on their punt team. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here come the Irish back on offense. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. On the ground, it's locked. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Running to the left. And some room to work. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Still looking, on the move. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Notre Dame facing a third and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. Trying to make magic with his feet. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking for room. It's locked. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Offense in an empty set. They'll go up top on second and short. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. These guys guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So that they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He'll keep it on the sneak. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They go right back to this guy on second and goal. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Third and goal. They're going to run it. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Auburn has the lead right now, but I'd hold off on that celebration over at Toomer's Corner for the moment. This one is not over. They're up by 7 over Mississippi State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They dial up on second and a long way to go. Got it behind the line. It's Brinson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Wants to keep it in the air. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, SMU. They move on top here in the fourth.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Got it up for the first. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
And here comes the offense on second down. Using his legs, it's Love. Explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's now 2nd down.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking to fire. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And no problem on that extra point if we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Looking for a man, it's Jennings. Makes the catch, it's Hudson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He lost one down the sideline. Makes the catch down the right side. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And QBs love their big tight ends, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give to the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the deep shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking for the completion. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of them. Oh, out of space. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, SMU. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Wants to go up top. He's going up top here late in the game.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense is trying to do.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Fields. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Got a man. It's Price. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. He's got an open man. Open space at the 25. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Might be calling a hot route. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Looking for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. 8th play of the drive coming up. He'll take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. Trying to find the end zone.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. A huge chance for points here on third and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground, and most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of ups.